Be a doll and put me through to whomever schedules hair appointments.
Mr. Helgeson, thank you.
Somebody there called me about repairing some stained glass.
I need to speak to your most famous resident. I'm her feng shui.
My last bill for staying there at the Redondo was outrageous, and I demand...
Put me through to the room where they store the bio-waste.
This is Krollmeister Insurance. I need to confirm a bill one of your clients sent us.
Please put me through to the room where I can schedule an exotic bath.
That's it, Nancy. You are out of here.
Please put me through to the room where I can schedule an exotic bath.
I must speak to that wonderful man who creates all... I'd like to book an aquarium massage. I need a laser treatment. Be a doll and put me through to whomever scheduled... Somebody there called me about repairing some stained glass. Let me talk to someone who can give me the specs on your water heater.
I need to speak to your most
I need to talk to someone about scheduling a mud bath.
That's it, Nancy. You are out of here.
I need to schedule your annual boil...
I'd like to schedule a manicure.
Let me speak to your head biochem.
Put me through to the room where they do all those...
Put me through to the room where they store the...
Put me through to your boss, please. Whoever runs that place, let me talk to him. I need to speak to help. Transfer me to wherever you guys keep the medical...
Head of research, please. Got some data. This is Bill from Bill's Biochemicals. I need to confirm it.
Put me through to Ms. Ivy. I'm her...
I need a laser treatment.
I'd like to schedule a manicure. I'd like to schedule a laser...
This is Frankie's Medical Waste Collection Company. Give me whoever can...
Let me talk to someone who can give me the specs on... I must speak to that wonderful man who...
My last bill for staying there at the Redondo...
Whoever is in charge of spiritual health.
I'm with Wizard Window Washing. I need the dimensions of the biggest window at the Redondo. I'm calling to find out if your sensory deprivation chamber needs more salt. I want to set up an appointment to get my face zapped with a laser.
I need to talk to someone about scheduling a mud bath. Yes, this is Dr. Anderson Carver calling from Maxwell General Hospital. I need to know what procedure Jasmine Ivy elected to undergo at your facility. It's a matter of life and death.
Maxwell General Hospital? Where's that?
Why, in New York, of course. Look, I've no time for idle chatter. I must know what Ms. Ivy had done. Her life may be at stake.
Are you sure you're not calling from Los Angeles? Like from, say, the Tinseltown Tattler?
Darn.
I just had to hear your voice. Say something. Something exciting.
Ms. Ivy?
Cassidy?
Actually, this is Nancy. Cassidy's not here right now.
Well, where is he?
I don't know.
Who's he with?
I don't know that either.
When will he be back? Never mind. You just tell Mr. Jones when you see him that... Never mind that either.
It looks like there's a waste room in the resort, and I bet it's in the basement. I'll update my map. This is the magazine that was wedged in the bomb in the furnace room, but there's no mailing label to tell me who it belongs to. I wonder if it's in the recycling bin. That must be what Mr. Mingles was doing around the fountain. If I'm going to dig around there, I'd better turn it off first. It belongs to Cassidy.
Well, well, look at this. She mans phones, she defuses bombs. Your talents seem to be endless.
Not really, but I'm still trying to figure out a lot of stuff. Like, why did I find a piece of your magazine wedged in the last bomb?
If you're suggesting that I made that bomb, you're way off base. This is a reception area. Anybody could have ripped a piece of paper out of that magazine.
But this magazine is addressed to you. And I can't help but wonder why you subscribe to a magazine that... Why do you subscribe to a magazine that practically declares war on wealthy people?
I subscribed to that magazine in college when fighting the power and sticking it to the rich was the in thing. I changed my tune the instant I graduated and had to start fending for myself. But, thanks to some fluke in some database, they keep sending me those things. I'm too lazy to tell them they're wasting postage. Guess it's kind of my way of sticking it to them.
Where were you just now?
I'm afraid that's personal.
Cassidy, you out there?
Yes, sir, Mr. Blesky.
Well, welcome back. Now sit down so Nancy can go to the jungle room and capture that stupid bubble burping dog once and for all.
On my way. Ouch! Ow! All right.
You caught him. Good. I'll take him to Mrs. Montague so you can get back to investigating all the you-know-whats.
The thing is, Mr. Mingles is burping blue bubbles because Mr. Mingles swallowed an explosive substance that Helfton Helgeson has been working on.
Don't worry, the little mutt didn't poison himself. Everything Helfton creates is 100% non-toxic, organic, and biodegradable.
But it looked like Helfton was being very secretive about this substance. I think Helfton calls the substance Compound X.
I know all about Compound X. It's this explosive exfoliant. You rub it on, and it literally blows the dead skin cells off your face. Look, if all you're coming up with are dead ends, why don't you go to the salon and help out for a while? If nothing else, it's a great place to hear the latest gossip.
Will do. All right.
Have you seen the new assistant?
She's pretty hard to miss with all that.
Shh! She's right over there. Have you caught the movie Pharaoh yet?
Of course. I went to the premiere.
How was it?
Same old, same old. Champagne, limousines, red carpet, the usual.
I mean, how was the movie?
Let's just say my husband had a chance to help finance it, and now that he's seen it, he's ecstatic he passed.
Know who's really starting to get on my nerves? Mrs. Montague.
Ugh, can you believe her? I caught that bratty dog of hers trying to run off with my hairbrush. Slobbered all over it. I'm tempted to make her buy me a new one.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not? That brush cost me $50.
You don't want to get on her bad side, that's all. I hear she once had an argument with a window washer about what a lousy job he'd done cleaning the windows at her house.
Yeah?
Well, he basically told her to stuff it. So to get back at him, she personally followed him around to all his other jobs and mucked up the windows after he'd cleaned them. Even broke a couple for good measure. Whoa.
The skylight must be connected to the vacuum
What do you
system.
think the deal is with all these construction accidents?
The Redondo is too cheap to hire competent workmen, that's all.
I haven't even seen any workmen. Have you?
No. So at least this place is doing something right. What's the receptionist's name again?
Something that begins with C. Carl, Christopher, Cody, Carmichael, Cassidy.
Cassidy, that's it. He's not bad looking.
Rumor has it, he's been giving one of the guests a little extra attention.
I'm not surprised. A little jealous, but not surprised. How was the acupressure session?
Heavenly. Except afterwards, they put me in the Zen zone, and all the while I was lying there, I kept hearing this weird ticking sound.
Ticking sound? Probably some kind of new sound therapy.
That's why I love this place. They're just so darn innovative.
Ticking sound. Uh-oh, I guess I know where I need to go next. Aha! I'll bet that's the place the clue refers to.
I'm guessing by your tentative entrance that you are the new assistant. I'm Val, the head therapist here in the Zen Zone. I'm also elbow deep in steamed Peruvian peppers at the moment. It's a new relaxation therapy I'm trying out. But you know, since I'm between clients, and as long as I'm sitting here anyway, why don't you come over here and give me the new facials I'm developing? That way I can judge their effectiveness for myself.
Well, sure. That should do it.
You're having to use willow wax instead of walnut balm because Cassidy seems to have misplaced my last order. Honestly, that man has no business being in charge of inventory. I've told Blesky that repeatedly, but then Blesky has no business being in charge of personnel. So there you have it. That's enough. Thank you for your help.
Sure. Now I better find that bomb. It's inside this cabinet. I have to figure out how to open it. That should do it. All right. We mustn't be overheard. I think I better figure out a way to listen in on their secret meeting. That's where I need to get to. Jasmine and Cassidy won't be meeting anytime soon. There are too many clients wandering around. Maybe I can help them find their way out of the maze.
Thank goodness. I have no idea who you are, but I insist you take me to a rejuvenation station at once. Ah, shade at last. Thank goodness. And thank you, whoever you are. Hello. Listen, could you help me find a rejuvenation station? I really must get to some shade. Not a moment too soon. Thank you.
You're the new assistant. Perfect timing. Take me to a rejuvenation station before I die of thirst. Oh, I'm just going to sit here and rejuvenate.
Oh, you startled me. You're the general assistant? Wonderful. Please assist me to a rejuvenation station so I can get a towel. I squashed a spider with this one.
All right, the garden's clear. Now where are Jasmine and Cassidy?
I still can't believe we're doing this.
You keep saying that.
I just can't seem to convince myself that this is going to end well.
Of course it is, Cassidy. Now please, relax.
It's just so not customary to let myself get into anything so far over my head.
Trust me. We can, we will, and we must see this through. We'd better get back.
Yes, it looks like something's happened to the reception area.
Nancy, there you are. Look at this mess. This is what my hiring you was supposed to prevent. Where the heck were you? Why couldn't you stop this?
Sorry, Mr. Blesky. I was eavesdropping on someone in the garden. Don't you think you should call the police?
No. Calling the authorities would mean bad publicity, and bad publicity is bad for business. This is just another construction accident. Some careless worker was digging and hit a gas main, and boom.
But...
No buts, Nancy. You are my police. You are going to sift through this mess, and you are going to figure out who's responsible. Come see me when you've got something.
Uh-oh, I'd better collect those letter tiles and figure out where this other bomb is. All right, I have all the letter tiles. What could this say? There's another bomb in the recycling bin. And you were out of commission. There's something else in the recycling bin. Looks like Helfton is pretty mad. Mad enough to bomb this place? On to my next location. It looks like there's part of a drawing on that scrap of paper. That paper looks like it's more of the same drawing. Maybe this is part of an architectural plan? I need to get all these papers out and figure out what they are. Someone's coming. I better hide.
You, out of everyone, should know that I am a true genius, Mrs. Montague.
I'm a fan, it's true, but it's not as if you're entirely responsible for my incredible looks. I am something of a natural beauty, you know.
Yes, this is very true. My products, they only enhance your beauty. I do not mean to suggest otherwise, but please know, I am suffocating in this place. It is destroying my drive, compromising my creativity, pummeling my passion.
Yes, Snookums, his silly alliterations are tiresome, aren't they? Please, Mr. Mingles and I have things to do. How much do you need?
To buy my own retail outlet? As I am sure I do not have to tell such a woman as yourself, who is as skilled in business as she is lovely in appearance, that...
Spit it out!
$674,922?
Oh my, that's a tidy sum, isn't it? But then, depriving the Redondo of its association with you might just be the financial blow that sinks this quack pit once and for all. I'd get first dibs on any and all products and procedures you develop?
Absolutely.
Yes, Mummy's getting bored too, little one. I know. Why don't you and I go get massages? I'll get back to you, Helfton.
And I should report back to Mr. Blesky. There's the place.
So, you've had plenty of time to talk to people and snoop around. Who's the culprit? Let's hear it.
Well, I think the person doing the doing the bad things around here is... My prime suspect is Helfton Helgeson.
Are you sure?
Well, on second thought, actually my prime suspect is you.
Me? What kind of cockamamie conclusion is that?
I found proof that you've been embezzling large amounts of money from this place. I think you've been planting bombs as a diversion to keep the Redondo's owners from taking a good look at the ledgers until you can arrange to be long gone.
Well, sorry to disappoint you, but despite whatever you've misconstrued to be proof of my guilt, you are completely and totally wrong. In fact, let's not waste any more time here. I'm darn near positive Cassidy is our guy. He's been acting real weird lately. So, head to the Zen Zone. He has to keep track of the tea and herb inventory, so he spends a lot of time down there. Maybe you can dig up some real proof.
Will do.